where did you get that shovel? Lowe's or Home Depot? Which is better? Leave it in the comments. Lowe's or Home Depot?
Welcome back to the Ultimate Decades Challenge with the Rivers family. It is 1381, episode 52. And here we are with baby Losa. She's growing up today, though. It's her birthday. I don't know why they gave her red eyes. I think they're supposed to be brown, but my game can't handle custom content. You know what you could be doing right now, Therese? Literally any chore. No, bedtime! It's a bedtime for you, baby. Aww. Alright, we need to make Losa a birthday cake for when she wakes up from her nap. Okay, let's go get the baby. Here we— oh! She blew it out. I was going too fast. Okay, she already blew her candles out. It's time to age up. Okay, Losa aged up. Select a trait to replace your infant trait of calm. Charmer. Oh, Losa has earned a bonus trait. See all of her bonus traits in the Simology panel. So she was a happy infant. Okay. This is Losa as a toddler, and she needs to survive a roll of 4, 8, or 12. Those are the death rolls. Okay, here we go. Okay, she survives. Woo! All right, this is our little toddler Losa before. Oh, her eyes are blue. I thought they were green. I think her dad has blue eyes, so yeah, this checks out. And this is wee Losa after. Isn't she just the cutest? And also, look at her little winter hat.
All right, it's day 2. I tried to record this yesterday, but I'm sick. And I really sounded awful yesterday and I could not talk. I still sound awful, but at least I can talk a little bit without getting super winded. It's not gonna sound good, but here we are. So, recently I've been thinking and reflecting on this challenge, and it's no secret that I've been uploading a lot less than I used to. A lot more infrequently. And I was reflecting on why that is. And the thought that I came up with was that I feel like my lack of motivation started mostly at the beginning of Gen 3. And I think the reason is because we are playing in this giant house. This giant castle that I didn't work for. I have always, ever since I was young, been the kind of sim player that likes to play in my own house that I built from scratch with no money. And since we've been living in this castle, I felt less connected to the Sims that live here, so my motivation to play has been less. So my solution to this is, we gotta move back with the main household. It's obvious that we must do that. So we're gonna do that this episode on this day. So we would need a plausible explanation for why these girls would move out of this giant and beautiful castle back into the farm of Wyatt III's family. The Lord and the Lady have passed away. Thomas has ran away. They don't know where he is. And William has been drafted, and so therefore the noble family is not even living here anymore. So it makes sense to me that the staff, the invisible staff that we don't see, would want to downsize the staff, because why do we need so many staff if we don't have any nobles to take care of at the moment? And I think Isabel and her daughter and sister would be the first to go because, of course, why would they want to keep a baby around when they could not keep a baby around? So, Isabel has been informed that she needs to leave the castle within the next day and find a new place to live for her sister and her daughter. And she can only think of one place, and that would be Wyatt's sister. What the heck? Don't ever interrupt me again. The only place she can think of would be Wyatt's sister's farm, the one that he always talked about growing up in. So they're gonna pack up, take nothing with them, and move out of the Lord's Keep to move back in with the Rivers family at the farm. It's gonna be a change for us, but I think I will really enjoy playing more on a lot that I actually built rather than this lot that causes me so much lag that I didn't build or work for. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is reset our money back to what it was before the newbies moved in. They had 546 simoleons. Okay, the second thing we need to do is make sure we have the appropriate amount of beds. Whenever Wyatt comes back from war, assuming that he lives, I also want to redo the whole house. Not the farm, just the house. So we've got a bed for Isabel and Kate, and then we need Henry, Therese, and Losa. So Henry and Therese will sleep up here, of course. Okay, so everyone has a bed, and we're basically back where we started at 5:48. All right, now we've got a family of 5. So Kate, of course, we know that she's a very kind soul, and she would, of course, let the 3 girls join the household, especially knowing that they were kicked out of the keep, and especially knowing that little Losa is her niece. She would most definitely allow them to stay in their house with them. And now I get to be back where it all started. Oh my gosh, I love being here. It's just so many memories and such nostalgia. I can't wait to rebuild the house to make it a little bit bigger, but we paid our poll tax last episode, so that cost a lot of money. You guys don't understand, like, this has completely changed my attitude. I'm so excited. I'm reborn into this challenge. I like being overwhelmed in The Sims. Does anyone else feel that way? Like, when things are too easy, I get so bored of the family. Oh wait, no, I can put snow in the fridge to hold food. Let's do that real quick. And that way all our food can keep. How can you eat your pudding if you haven't had any meat? How do I check what my ice level is? I forgot. Oh, I see. 88%. I love winter because I can have leftovers and it actually makes sense. People from other countries that aren't the US, what stores do y'all get like home goods from? You know, like this shovel that she was using. What's your store? Ours is Home Depot and Lowe's over here. Do you guys have those? Or if you're getting super festive, you could go to Menards. But you never know what you're gonna get at Menards. Honestly, it's a hit or miss. It's Christmas! I think we're allowed to put a wreath up. Was that what we did last time? We don't have enough for this one, but I don't think that one would be what they would use anyway. It's gonna be one of these two. Let's just do a small one though. We're humble. Okay. Hang it above the door for good luck. All right, Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh my god, I forgot Losa was like their sister. Oh, so Wyatt, like in a way, named his daughter after his deceased sister. I feel like he probably should have named her Joan, but maybe that can be like the next daughter. Did we discuss this last episode that she's not pregnant? She just has a funny belly. Okay, everyone's got their chores done, so we're gonna head to the Christmas religious ceremony. And everyone's going except for Losa. We'll just pretend she went too, because it's not letting me take her. All right, it is Isabel's birthday. It is time for her to age from 18 to a young adult. So let the gods be in our favor. I think it's odds, but also gods. All right, we get her last trait. So she's romantic, cheerful, and what do we know about her so far? Let's do something that makes sense for what we know about her. Let's make her loyal. She stayed loyal to Wyatt ever since she fell in love with him. Okay, now we need to roll. Oh, you're such a pretty one. Okay. So, this is a rough roll, spicy roll. If she does die, we can have Kate or her younger sister. Actually, her younger sister would make more sense. We can't have Therese plead for her, but let's hope that that doesn't need to be done. She needs to survive rolling a 2, 6, 11, 13, and 14. Here we go. Okay, she survives, so no worries. That means we can possibly have more babies when Wyatt returns from war. Uh-oh, the snow's melting. Let's fill up our ice before it melts all the way. Oh, this has lights on it. Oh, we picked a bad one. This has lights on it. We can't have lights. Let's just do this one. I'll change, whatever color. We'll do like these red ones. Okay, good. So it is 1381 and we do have a special event this year. It is the Peasant Revolt. So let me read this. The Peasants' Revolt, also named Wat Tyler's Rebellion or the Great Rising, was a major uprising across large parts of England in 1381. The revolt had various causes, including the socio-economic and political tensions generated by the Black Death in the 1340s, the high taxes resulting from the conflict with France during the 100 Years' War, and instability within the local leadership of London. About 1,500 rebels were killed in the peasant revolt, which is too small of a pool to roll for. So pick one side household family of your choice. If you don't have any, then skip this event. They are now rebels. Any teen through elders automatically tracked down and executed.
Electric chair.
If there are any babies to children, they are now automatically orphans. So obviously I had to pick. So of course we got the Vittores. Never mind them being naked, I haven't fixed the CC for them yet. So if I pick them, the entire family is wiped out. So obviously I'm not picking them because I would never do that. Then, of course, we've got the witches. I mean, obviously Thomas would not do a peasant revolt. He's not a peasant. So we got the main household, and we've got this household full of peasants, okay? They're not really, like, they're kind of just fillers. They're not really a family that I play with, so I'm not gonna pick them. They're not, I wouldn't even call them a side household. They're townies. If I picked the Von Kelsings, they would die. We've got the people off at war here, and we've got the Sosas. And as you can imagine, I am picking the Sosas. So if you remember, the Sosas are, they're distant relatives of the Rivers family now, and we have established that they are now the rivals, the family feud rivals of the Rivers family. To reintroduce you to what we have left, Gil Sosa, the father, died last episode. He was drafted into war and he was killed at war. Then we've got Chelsea, his wife, and his two daughters, Thora. Oh my goodness. Again, CC issues, ignore. We've got his biological daughters, Thora, and his adopted daughter, Kiana. She was taken in as sort of like an orphan. She lost her family, and these Sosas graciously took her in to raise. Because they are peasants, they understand the struggle of being peasants, and they would never see a child on the street and leave her there. But Chelsea, of course, is getting tired of feeling hungry. She has a house. She has a farm. Why then, if she has these things, is she still going hungry? She has to give up all of her crops to the noble. She is a serf. Everything she harvests, she has to give away. So why then, if she has all these crops, why are her daughters so hungry? Look, they're skin and bones! So she rises up against the man. Okay? She goes to these peasant revolts to fight for what she has earned and worked for. Shouldn't she have some of the wealth that she has worked for? Why is she so hungry? Of course, they see her among the crowd of many other peasants fighting for their right, and they kill her because no poor people allowed. Okay, so you know what's going to happen next. So we're gonna say that, of course, one day, Chelsea left her children and never came back. Thora was left alone to take care of her younger sister, and there was no food left. There was no food. It was winter. So she began walking from house to house, asking, begging, please, we are hungry. Please let us in. And all of the houses that she went to said, no, we have enough mouths to feed without 2 more brats. And of course, Thora had been told growing up to avoid the Rivers at all costs because they're a bad family, they're evil, there's bad juju around them, stay away. Her dad and mother instilled this in her. But she was watching little Kiana waste away, and she could not bear to see her sister in such pain. So she had to make the sacrifice, the choice. Should I ask the Rivers family for help? And she did. And of course, Kate, being the kind and generous soul that she is, said, yes, we have plenty, even though they did not have plenty. She said, yes, we have plenty. You are welcome to stay with us. So now we have a family of 7, and a very strange family indeed. We need to get 2 more beds here. Oh my goodness, Henry is going to be so upset about how outnumbered he is by all these girls. I don't know how much money I had. I'm just saying I had $100. Now I feel like I had even less than 100. Let's say I have $25. Okay. She just gave her a kiss on the cheek. Technically, I think that's her niece, right? Cousin. Okay. Well, close enough. Oh my god, there's so much going on now. I love it! We always have the strangest families, but I love it so much! It takes a village, y'all. I knew we were doing right by keeping Kate single and as a nun, and she's truly fulfilling her purpose in life. She really is. All right, that's where I'm gonna leave it for today. Oh my goodness, why are you running? With a family full of love in the middle of a blizzard. I'll catch you next time in 1382. Bye!